Hi everyone, I'm Victoria. Welcome to my channel, and today I would like to show you how to knit such Dickey, which I knitted for my husband. It will perfectly fit for the size M. The length of the shoulders is 44 centimeters. The length of the raglan line is 16 centimeters. The length of the front part is 21 centimeter, and the length of the back side is 13 centimeters. In this tutorial I will show you how to knit a such Dickey from the beginning till the end, and I will show you how to make a beautiful satin edge when you turn up a neck, like you can see here. Also, I will show you how to bind off to have such elastic edge. It's very flexible. So for my work, I used the circular needles 4 millimeters. Additional needles. If you don't have additional needles, use the thread. 4 markers. The hook. The ball of yarn. The characteristics of it you can see here. And here is a little yarn left. So let's start it. Cast on the necessary amount of stitches. In my case, I have 88 plus 1 extra stitch. Joining the knitting in a circle, I'm going to show you a trick how to make a beautiful front edge for a double neck of a false shirt front. As a rule, for joining the knitting in a circle, I take the needle with the knitting thread to my right hand. But now I'm going to have the needle with the knitting thread in my left hand. Check the stitches aren't twisted on your needles. Slip the last loop from the left needle to the right. Bring it over the first loop on your right needle. Slip the first loop from the right needle to the left. Drop the loop you have on the right needle. Tighten the thread. Bring back the loop from the left needle to the right. As you can see, the satin edge you are looking at is the back side of knitting. Keep on knitting this way, you will have a beautiful front satin edge when you will turn up a neck of a false shirt front. If it's necessary, put the marker at the beginning of the round. For knitting, I use a magic loop technique. I'm going to knit a rib, 2 knit stitches, 2 purl stitches, while the neck I'm knitting wouldn't reach 20 centimeters. As you can see, my rib is ready, is 19 centimeters. Now I'm going to knit 1 round, knit stitches only. Here is a scheme in which way I divided a body of a Dickey. Let's see how it works on a knitted item. To make a beautiful raglan lines, first 2 stitches of the round will belong to the back side. Next 2 stitches of the round will form the back raglan line, then will be 12 stitches of the sleeve, and next 2 stitches will form the front raglan line. I put the markers to show the raglan lines from the both sides. The front part consists of 26 stitches. Then again 2 stitches for the front raglan line, 12 stitches for the sleeve, and 2 stitches for the back raglan line. Back has 30 stitches. I would like all the raglan lines were a continuation of the line of 2 knitted stitches of the rib, but in my case I can do it only on the front part, and on the back part the raglan line will come from 2 purl stitches of the rib. To begin the first round of the body, I'm going to knit first 2 stitches which belong to the back side, then increase the sleeve and form a raglan line. Before the marker, I'm going to pick up a stitch which will increase the sleeve. Insert the right needle to the stitch in the round before previous round, pick it up, put it on the left needle, knit it on the back loop, and move the marker to the right needle. Then knit 2 stitches which are forming raglan line, move the marker, and again pick up the stitch from the round before previous. Knit it on the back loop. Keep on knitting 12 stitches between raglan lines. Pick up the stitch before the marker, put it on the needle, knit it, and move the marker to the right needle. Then knit 2 stitches of the raglan line, move the marker, pick up the stitch after the marker, knit it. Continue to knit 26 stitches of the front part till the next marker. Let's form the next shoulder and 2 raglan lines. Again, before the marker, pick up the stitch, put it over the needle, knit it, move the marker to the right needle. Then knit 2 stitches of the raglan line, move the marker. After the marker, pick up the stitch, knit it, and then knit 12 stitches between 2 raglan lines. Before the marker, pick up the stitch, knit it, move the marker to the right needle, knit 2 stitches of the raglan line, move the marker, pick up the stitch, knit it, move to the back side of the item and knit 30 stitches of the back side till the next marker. The first round of the body is ready. The second round I will knit all the stitches without increasing anything. And the next round I will increase again the stitches before and after marker. So the pattern is 1 round increase, 1 round knit till desirable length. I knitted the length appropriate for my husband's size. The raglan line is 12 centimeters. And now I would like to increase the front part of the body. So I shared the item into 2 parts. The front part and 2 raglan lines, the front raglan lines, I left on the main needles. The sleeves and back raglan lines and the back I moved to the additional needle. After increasing the stitches, the front part has 58 stitches, the back part 62 stitches, and each sleeve together with the raglan lines 48 stitches. To increase the front part, I will knit back and forth till desirable length. The first round, purl. First stitch is one of the stitches of raglan line, slip it to the other needle, and all the rest purl. The next row, knit, the first stitch slip and the last stitch of the knitted row knit, and repeat the pattern till desirable length. I knitted some centimeters of the front part and I stopped on the knitted row. Now I'm going to decrease the front part. Slip the first stitch, the second stitch of the row, knit, two next stitches knit together. The rest of the stitches till the last 4 stitches on the needle knit. The last 4 stitches of the round. 2 of them I'm going to knit together. For that I need to return them to the other side. Pick them up on the back loops to the right needle and then turn to the left needle and knit them together on the front loop. Knit the next stitch and the last stitch, knit 2. Turn the knitting to the back side. The first stitch slip, all the rest purl, and the last one purl too. In the purl rounds, you don't need to decrease anything. You need to make reduction only in a knitted rounds. So keep on knitting back and forth till the shape you would like. The reduction of the front part is ready. I had 58 stitches, now I have 40 stitches on my needle. Now I'm going to make a shape to the Dickey. So I will pick up the stitches from the both sides of the front part of the Dickey, you should take in account that the amount of picked up stitches should be the same from the both sides. So insert the needle under the both threads of the edge stitch, like this. This is the first stitch. And pick up the first stitch. Then do the same under the both threads. Pick up the stitch under the both threads and keep on going while you wouldn't reach the end of this side. And in order not to have a gap, insert the needle at the last raglan line stitch and pick up the last stitch. So I have 12 stitches on my needle. On the other side, I should pick up 12 stitches too. Continue knitting the stitches you have on an additional needle. Knit the sleeve part, raglan line, the back part, raglan line, and the sleeve till the raglan line in the front part. I knitted till the front part where I made reductions. Now I'm going to pick up the stitches from this side. I need to pick up 12 stitches. Insert the needle under the first stitch of the raglan line and pick up the first stitch. Then under the next stitch, and keep going to do the same, while you wouldn't have 12, or I don't know, maybe you have another amount of stitches. The last stitch is picked up, and now I'm going to purl all the round. If you need, you can put marker. This point will be the beginning of the round. So I will purl all the round. The next round I will knit, then I will purl, and the next I will knit, and I will repeat this pattern about 6 rounds. and then I will bind off. I'm going to bind off, but I will do it not in a common way because I tried it and I didn't like the edge. It was too tight and I wanted to be flexible because it needs to be stretching in over the shoulders and the back and the front part. So I will do it in another way. So I'm going to use an additional needle number 3 because it's more convenient for me. The first stitch I will slip, then the yarn over, then next stitch knit, and the previous 2 stitches pull over the knitted stitches. You can do it one by one, like I'm doing right now. First I made it with the yarn over, then with a slip stitch. Then again, yarn over, knit the next stitch, and pull over the previous 2 stitches. Again, yarn over, knit the stitch. I will try to do together 2 stitches. It's not easy with the plastic needles. Yarn over, knit the stitch, 2 stitches over the knitted stitch. And repeat this till the end of the round. In this way, the edge will be very flexible. And here as I binded off the last stitch, I already cutted the thread, and now I will use the hook to avoid the gap at the end. So I will pick up one more stitch. I will show you which way. Just make one more stitch and crochet it. And again, crochet, make a knot, tighten the thread, and let's hide the thread inside the knitting. The last efforts and the work will be done. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy them. If you enjoy them, subscribe my channel, ring that bell under the video not to miss any of my tutorials. Put the likes or the dislikes for me to improve, and feel free to ask any questions. See you next time. Bye bye.